Hello children, good morning. Look at the picture there. Can you guess what's that? Today's topic, can you guess children? Come on, tell me. So what's the topic for this session? Can you guess children? Yes, very good, you got it right. Letter writing. So shall we start? Okay, let's begin. What is a letter? It is a written form of communication that specifically addresses the person or a firm. The letter is very easy to write, and the pattern of the letter is based on the relationship between a writer and the receiver. So it's based on that. What? The type of a letter. Types of letter. Form a letter for class 8. These kinds of letters are short and precise and contain certain objective. These letters can be an application or an official letter. It can be a letter to the editor or a letter to the organization. It follows business jargon, a set of rules we have to follow. Informal letter for class 8. These kinds of letters are written to friends or relatives. It is expressive, emotional, undertone, and generally lengthy. Okay, so then how to write a letter? Both formal and informal letters are crafted in a different manner. You should have the knowledge and the ability to write a letter. To learn how to write a letter, you should know different parts of the letter. Okay, write a letter to a friend. In that case, you should use the right tone of the letter and with legible handwriting. What is legible? That which you can read is legible. Yes, children? Different parts of the letter. Subject. At the top of the letter, one should write the subject of the letter. This will make clear the purpose of the letter. Address. At the top of the letter, it is mandatory, compulsory to mention your address. This will allow the receiver to reply to the letter to the mentioned address. Date, very important, very important. Write the date after the address in the month, day, yes, year format. For example, so date, I hope you understood. Example, 25th March 2018. Okay, inside address. It is the address of the receiver. For example, in the informal letter, you need to write the name of the recipient, company name, and its official address. Salutation. It is represented as dear, madam, or sir. It depends on to whom you are writing, to whomsoever you are writing. It addresses the individual to whom the letter is written. We have the introductory paragraph after that. The letter is written with a certain objective, that is purpose. The introductory paragraph contains the reason, issue or purpose of the letter. It outlines the tone and intention of the letter. That is, why are you writing that letter? Body of a letter. What is that? A person can extend the concern of the letter in the body content. Informal letters contain one or two body content paragraphs, while formal letters can contain more than 2 paragraphs. Then you have the conclusion. In the conclusion, one can sum up the whole issue or give suggestions. Closing the letter. The closing of the letter has said format like yours sincerely, yours faithfully, or any other synonym for that. So that's the closing of the letter. Once again, I'll show this to you. So have a look at it. Once again, different parts of the letter. First, the subject. Then comes the address at the top of the letter. Then you have to write the date, which is mandatory. How do you write? An example is given there, 25th March 2018. Then the inside address. In the informal letter, you need to write the name of the recipient. Who's the recipient? One who's receiving it. Company name and all that. Salutation. My dear friend. Dear sir. Yes, that is salutation. Then you have the introductory paragraph. That is the first paragraph, the beginning. Generally, it mentions the purpose, body. That is the content. Then you have the conclusion, where we sum up the whole issue or we give suggestions. Then we have the closing of the letter. Yours sincerely, yours faithfully, your best friend. We write like that, yes? The formal letter covers the following topics like letter to the editor, application, etc. So, this is about the parts of a letter. Okay, children, formal letter. Letter to the editor, that is formal letter. Yes, of course. So, I'll show you some samples so that you have some idea as to how to write it. Write a letter to the editor of the Times of India. It's the name of a newspaper, complaining about the nuisance created by the use of loudspeakers. You are Piyush Sharma, a resident of Sector 15, Vasundhara Enclave, New Delhi. So here you are writing a letter to the editor. And what type of letter is it? Formal letter. Okay, now the answer. That's your address, okay? Sector 15, Vasundhara Enclave, New Delhi, 18th October, then the year. Then the editor, Times of India, New Delhi. Subject. It is regarding what? Regarding the indiscriminate use of loudspeakers. Okay, then you begin like this. See, look at the sample letter. Your address on top left-hand side. Date. Then to whom are you writing? The editor, Times of India, New Delhi. What's the subject? Your letter is about what? Regarding the indiscriminate use of loudspeakers. So that's the subject. Dear sir, I would like to draw the kind attention of the concerned authorities towards the indiscriminate use of loudspeakers to the columns of your esteemed newspaper. So that's how you should begin. Once again, I read it out. Dear sir, there's a salutation. I would like to draw the kind attention of the concerned authorities towards the indiscriminate use of loudspeakers through the columns of your esteemed newspaper. Nowadays, the use of loudspeakers at religious places, political gatherings, marriages, etc. has become a very common sight. The organizers of these events do not bother to turn off the loudspeakers after the stipulated time, means after a certain time. In a lot of cases, the use of loudspeakers continues till late in the night. This creates a lot of nuisance and disturbance for a lot of people, especially students and senior citizens, those who are old. I want the authorities to look into this matter and put stricter rules in place. They must ensure that the use of loudspeakers does not continue after the stipulated time is over. Their efforts in this regard would be much appreciated by one and all. Children, letter to the editor or formal letters are basically, precise and to the point. Yours truly, name Piyush Sharma, and here you sign, okay? I hope it's clear to you. One more question I'll show you. Okay. Observe the following visual and write a letter to the editor of a local daily regarding the condition of bad roads in your locality. So here I don't have the visual here for you, but this is the question. You have to write a letter to the editor of a local daily regarding the condition of bad roads. So in your locality, the condition of roads is bad. So you have to write a letter to the editor of local daily, means newspaper. So this is how you write. On top left hand side is your address. That's your address on top left hand side. Then you write the date, the year, the editor, the pioneer, Bahadur Shah Zafar Mart. The pioneer is the name of a newspaper. Children, after writing your address, it is better to leave a line here. Then you write the editor, the address. After that, again leave a line. Yes, that would be better. Then write subject. Then again leave a line. What's the subject? Regarding the bad condition of roads in our colony. So that is the subject. Okay, after subject, you can leave a little gap there. Leave a line. Then begin. There's a salutation. Dear sir is the salutation. Yes. I would like to draw the kind attention of the concerned authorities towards the bad condition of roads in Ashok Enclave through the columns of your esteemed newspaper. The roads are in bad condition with open potholes. Especially in the rainy season, what happens if there are potholes? The condition becomes worse or worst, due to which the vehicles are not able to move freely. During the rainy season, water gets collected in these holes, due to which many accidents take place. The roads are broken due to indiscriminate digging of roads from time to time. The residents of our colony have suffered a lot in the past few months. I would request the concerned authorities to look into this matter and take immediate action. They must ensure that the roads are safe and smooth for easy movement of traffic and for the safety of the people. Their efforts in this regard would be much appreciated by one and all. Yours truly. Who's a writer? Prakash Kumar, and he's a resident of Ashok Enclave. And here you sign. Okay, children, I have some practice questions. You can try answering these questions. Here, look at the questions. So these are the practice questions. You can answer these questions. I have given you 2 samples also. So try answering these questions. Applications to the principal. You are Rohit Sharma, monitor of class 7 in S.M. Arya Public School, Faridabad. Write a letter to your principal asking him to arrange for special coaching in science. Give reasons why you need this. So it's an application to the principal. 5th January, write the year, the principal, S.M. Arya Public School, Faridabad, 347690. The subject. Here's the subject. Okay, regarding arranging special coaching. What? Coaching classes in science. Sir. So this is to the principal, children. Remember that. Sir, I am the monitor of class 8A. On behalf of 7th, whatever the class, on behalf of my class, I have to make a request. You have to write very polite letter. Our science teacher was bedridden and was on leave for a month. Our half-yearly exams are approaching and our syllabus is not yet complete. Now, if he tries to finish the course in a hurry, we shall not understand the lessons fully. Yeah, very true. It happens sometimes. We shall be highly obliged and thankful to you if you arrange extra coaching classes in science so that we get enough time to practice and learn our lessons fully. Then after that you have to write thanking you. Yours obediently. You're writing as a student, so you have to write what? Yours obediently. This is the name of the student, Rohit Sharma. And above the name comes the signature. Okay. Now, the next question. You are Rohini Mittal, a student of Delhi Public School, Ghaziabad. Write an application to your principal asking him to sanction you medical leave for 2 weeks. Give reasons why you need the leave. Yes, obviously, you have to. So, 3rd September 20, whatever the year, the principal, Delhi Public School, Ghaziabad 127890. Subject. So, that's the subject. Leave application. Sir. What's the subject? Leave application. Sir, I'm a student of class 8A in your school. I'm suffering from dengue fever. Oh my God, it's dangerous. For this reason, I have been admitted to Action Balaji Hospital. I would like to apply for medical leave from 2nd September 2014 to 16 September 2014. Kindly sanction the leave so that I do not fall short of attendance during half-yearly examination. I shall be obliged to you. Thanking you. Yours obediently. You're a student, so you have to write yours obediently. Name of the student, Rohini Mittal. Class is a must. You have to write that. 8th. Above name comes the signature. Then, the next one is a request letter. Request letter. You are Sudhanshu Arora. You have passed out of DAB Public School, Rohtak. Write an application to your principal requesting him to issue you a character certificate, as you need one for college admissions. So, this is the format. Have a look at it. 3rd June 20, the year you have to write. The principal, DAV Public School. Whom are you sending the application to? The principal, DAV Public School, Rohtak 110098. So, that's the address of the school. Subject. What's the subject? See. So, what's the subject? Leave application. Then, sir, I am a student of 8th in your school. I am suffering from dengue fever. Okay, so this is over. So, request letter. Yes, asking for character certificate. So, the address of the school. You have to address to the principal. Then subject. Application for issuing of character certificate. Sir, I passed out of your school in the previous academic year 2013-14. I am pleased to inform you that I have passed with flying colours. I have secured admission in the prestigious College of Medical Sciences, Pune. Please issue me my character certificate, as I have to submit the same by 10th June. Then you have to write the year to complete the formalities of admissions in medical college. I shall be highly obliged if you can do so at the earliest. Thanking you. Yours obediently. Who has written this? Sudhanshu Arora. Above the name comes signature. Okay. One more question. You are Shruti Dua, a student of Bosco Public School. You have been promoted to Class 8C, which is a Sanskrit section. You want to opt for French language, for which you have to write an application to the principal. So this is how you write it. And what's the subject here? So address, then subject. What's the subject? Request for change over from Sanskrit section to French section. Sir, I am a student of your school and I have been promoted to Class 8C, which is a Sanskrit section. I request you to please change my section to 8B. Why? Because she wants French. I am interested in learning French and I promise you that I will work hard in French and get good marks. I request you to change my section at the earliest, as the studies have commenced, means started, and I do not want to miss my class. Yours obediently, Shruti Dua. So, that's how you are supposed to write a request letter. So, this is a letter of what? Letter for request. Children, note down the practice questions. That's your homework. Letter to the editor. Try answering these questions. Application. I'll show you once again how to write so that you're thorough with it. So you are Rohit Sharma, monitor of class 8 in SM Arya Public School, Faridabad. Write a letter to your principal asking him to arrange for special coaching in science. And of course, you have to give reasons why you need coaching. Yes. So that's how you have to write. Address, date, address, subject. What's your letter about? Regarding arranging special coaching classes in science. Then this is a salutation. Sir, this is what? Salutation. Then you begin. Yeah? You belong to which class? That you're the monitor. and that you're writing on behalf of your class, that you have to mention that. And why do you need coaching classes to be arranged? Of course, that has to be mentioned. So this is how you write it, children. Okay. Then thanking you. And then what do you write? Yours obediently, Rohit. What? Rohit Sharma. So children, that's all for this session. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.